Okay, joined by Robbie Brennan, the Kilmacud Crokes manager here at Parnell Park. After sides go ahead Ireland Senior 1 football semi-final win over Na Fianna, 112 to 12 points. Great battle of a game out there this afternoon, Robbie, but it sees you into the final in 2 weeks' time. What do you make of it today?
Yeah, look, I suppose the overriding feeling is just delighted to get there. Scraped over the line as we tend to do maybe in these type of games, and Na Fianna have done this to us before and they've ran us to the pin of our collar. So a bit of a mixed feeling after. I thought we were good at times, but poor also at the same time. We had about a 20-minute collapse where Na Fianna absolutely took over, and barring a save here or there, we might have been in deeper trouble. So, but look, overall, I have to be delighted to get to the final.
Yeah, you raced into a 5 points to no score lead. I think about 18 minutes on the clock before Na Fianna got their first score, but they came back into it then 5 points to 3 just before half time, and then that goal just before half time, probably the crucial score in the game, because it gave you that real buffer zone where obviously Na Fianna couldn't come close. They came within 2 points, I think, towards the end of the game, but bar that, you kind of had the buffer zone between then and the end of the game.
It was a crucial score, there's no doubt about it. I think it masked the first half performance by us, to be fair, and we did reference that at half time with the lads that, you know, had that knock on in, we're in a tricky position in there at half time. So yeah, very crucial, and I think Rory's miss was important for us too. If we got that, it might have given us a little bit more breathing space to push on a bit more. But as I say, fair play to Na Fianna, they came back at us and nearly got us. Yeah,
like saying Na Fianna pushing towards you. You were pretty happy with how the guys kind of controlled it in the last 5 or 6 minutes, with Na Fianna pushing obviously to get a goal that they needed, or even a couple of scores that would have maybe brought it down to a single point or so. Were you happy with how the guys maybe controlled the game the last 5 or 6 minutes?
Yeah, within reason. You know, we had a lot of turnovers, which we'd be disappointed about. I think we 10 already in the first half. So. Which wouldn't be what we'd want to be doing, but that's, look, it happens. I suppose some of them were okay because we were trying to make kick passes, but yeah, like coming down the stretch, we probably did control it a little bit better than we had maybe in previous games, but there was still a couple of high balls in as usual towards the end with us, and thankfully we dealt with them. So
Senior 1 final in 2 weeks' time against Coola in 2 weeks' time, so it's your 4th Senior 1 final in a row. Obviously you're going for 4 titles in a row. I'm sure you were watching the Coola Ballymun semi-final yesterday. What sort of challenge can you expect from Coola in 2 weeks' time?
Look at they're flying. They're probably ones we picked out from earlier in the season as a potential finalist or county champions. So look, we know all their names between Mick Fitz and Con and everything. They're well stacked. So we'll have to be on our game to keep in there with them. You know, so they're very quick. Really move the ball very quickly, and are a big side in the middle of the park. So look, we've a huge job in our hands, but we're looking forward to it. We'll get stuck into the tape now and plan ahead.